Emofe Koforola. On this edition of the program, we would be examining the subject efficient customer service delivery in Nigeria. And before I introduce to you our guest, let me give a brief background to our discussion. Customer service is a crucial aspect of any business, and Nigeria is no exception. The country has a growing economy with various sectors including oil and gas, agriculture, telecommunication, and banking, all of which require excellent customer service to thrive. In Nigeria, customer service is considered poor, with the country scoring 61.8% in the 2023 Nigeria Customer Service Index (NCSI) report. The Nigeria Customer Service Index report evaluated customer satisfaction across 9 sectors using 8 parameters, including trust, branches, branding, competence, conflict resolution, ease of doing business, processes, and customer focus. The NCSI aim is to promote excellent customer service in Nigeria, providing businesses with valuable insight to improve their performance. In Nigeria, customer service regulations are primarily governed by the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Act (FCCPA) 2018. This act established the Federal Competition and Consumer Protection Commission (FCCPC) to protect consumers' interests and welfare. Ladies and gentlemen, let's dive into our discussion. My guest today is Mr. Anuoluwapo Alao, a sales consultant whose expertise in customer service spans over 5 years. And thank you for joining us on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
And today we are looking at efficient customer service delivery. So let's look at it in practical sense now. What does customer service mean in the practical sense, and how should brands take customer service in the overall business strategy?
Okay, thank you, Emofe. First, customer service is key to every business because if you want to retain a customer, your customer service must actually be good. For example, a customer purchase the goods. Let me just, in practical terms, customer service itself is when you support a customer from the process of inquiry. That's before that's inquiry, and even after this, during the sales and after the sales, can be sales or services. So which gives retention and trust and loyalty to the company or the organization. So customer service is key to every business, every services, for the business to thrive in the long run.
Interesting. I love the part where you said from inquiry, even during the process of sale, and even after sale as well, because we have to note the fact that everything begins from the process of inquiry. Probably a consumer has seen an advert, or they have interest in a particular product and they just want to know about it. So the first contact is in inquiry, then that leads to, in the post, eventually if they are satisfied with what they've gotten, they might decide to get the product. Then after that, they get to, you still follow up even after they've purchased the product and all that. But that is the part I really want to look at. Do you really think, because most times people just think after you've bought the product, everything ends there. So what is left? After all, you've gotten what you needed. It's not my business again after you've bought everything you need.
Okay, it doesn't end there. Every organization or company, or anyhow you want to put it, is in business to actually make profit, to grow their revenue. So you don't just want a one-time hit customer. That's what we call it, that in sales sometimes. Some sales guys just want to eat it. So they do anything. Let's just say this one, and they don't care whether they sell again or not. So the reason why customer service is key is that when you treat your customer, your client, or anyhow you want to put it, when you treat them right, in the sense that maybe they inquired and you give them a good product, it doesn't end there. The process is a process. There's a process of inquiring about the product or services. After that, there's a process of getting the services or the product. And after that, there's a process where the customer enjoy the services
Mm-hmm.
or the product. So, and that will take you to whether the customer you want to retain the customer
Or not.
or you want to give, or they will give you referral.
Mm.
Because when I enjoy a service, I want to say, okay, I have a friend that needs like I'm in the renewable energy sector, for example. Now I've gotten customers whereby one customers can actually give you like up to like 10 customers when they enjoy it.
Especially in renewable energy.
Energy, yes,
Yeah.
when they enjoy it. But it is gone to customer, they can spoil business for you, in the sense that they can, and we are in the world of social media and everything now. They can just go online and put that this particular brand, don't buy it.
Exactly.
So, and that's why customer service is key. You don't let it get to that stage where people start spoiling the name of your brand, and it's not good for business.
Interesting one out there, because one thing I've picked from it is that customer satisfaction is crucial, and customers, they are kings when it comes to your business.
Yes.
Without them, I mean, there's nothing you want to do.
Yes.
So let's look at it in another way now. How do you think Nigerian companies, they've really fared when it comes to customer service? Do you think they've really upped their game? Or, I mean, people still get to complain over time that, oh, I bought this product from this brand, I mean, I had issues with it, nobody could attend to me, or they were not satisfied, or they got misaligned information concerning the product they are getting. So how do you think they really fared when it comes to customer service?
I won't give Nigerian company, or let me just put in the sector I am. Don't let me put it on all the other sector or industry. I won't give them a pass mark, because it has not been so good. We've heard cases whereby, even where I'm coming from, at least I've worked in like 3-4 different companies in the renewable energy sectors, whereby customers will make a complaint about something, they are not happy, especially when you actually bought a product for like millions. It's not easy to cough out millions, even though it's 200,000. It's still not easy to cough it out.
Yeah.
So, and some people just leave the customer like that, and sometimes to wrong informations, because the sales person want to make sales. Because of the pressure on him or her, they want to make sales. They will tell the customer what the thing cannot do.
They will
say that the thing can do.
I've been there, I can relate.
So the customer will not be like, when they get home, or when I say this thing can on light, this thing can on fan, can on AC every time, but the thing can only on light. So they will not be like, how come? So that way, with Nigerian company, they've not really managed that part in a very good way. So, but some people are actually coming up now to do that part very well. But so far so good. It has not been so good. I'm talking from my own sector. I don't know about other sector, but I'm talking from my own sector. It has not been so good. Some people just all about sales. They don't care about customer satisfaction. They don't care about building trust. They don't care about loyalty and all those things.
Interesting one, because all these things you've mentioned now, it leads to the next question I wanted to ask you. Okay. But it's just like you read through my mind and you just actually grabbed that from me. So I wanted to ask that, what are the avoidable gaps in customer service in Nigeria today? What are these gaps? You mentioned some of it already, like disloyalty, understand. So what are the major gaps? Because some people just say, okay, there's poor customer service. Now we are looking at how there can be efficient customer service, and from my analysis earlier on, from the NCSI review in 2023, Nigeria, I mean, the customer service was rated so poor. So what are the avoidable gaps that we know that could be avoided, but they are so obvious in customer relations?
Okay, the first thing I will say is this: you need to train your customer service. The agents, you need to train them. First thing is training, because you can't give what you don't have. Me, even if as a customer to other brand, I've called some people, they are giving wrong information. Maybe probably when they employ them, they've not gone to training, they've not done induction. I know some companies in this country that they just employ and no induction, training. No training.
So that is the first obvious gap, is lack of training.
Yes. They just want you to just go there and start working. You don't know the culture of the company. You don't know anything.
You are not properly briefed about the roles you are meant to play.
Yes. So lack of proper training, no adequate. There has to be adequate training. So that's the first thing. Another thing is this: there has to be this customer-centric culture,
I love that.
Whereby your customer is key. You know that without customers, the revenue of company will not grow. Because one customer will refer another customer, another will refer another customer.
And so even you stay in business as well.
You stay in business and you have to pay your staff. We've seen a lot of companies that because of bad customer services rather, they've actually gone out of business. Because they be like, they don't care, I don't care. They've gone out of business. So there has to be proper training for your customer service agent. There has to be
customer-centric nature, culture,
whereby you know that customer is key. You know that anything just goes.
Okay, and another obvious gap is lack of misaligned information, which I think sometimes you mentioned earlier on that there's let's use a mug. There's a mug you are selling. Even the agents or the customer representative does not have adequate information of which you mentioned. They'll tell you this thing can switch on light. They can use it to power this. They can use it to power this. Then at the end of the day, I mean, you can't power anything with it. So, I mean, these are some of the obvious gaps we see in the process of, when it comes to customer service and all that. So now another thing we should look at is this way, that why do you think Nigerian firms are not competitive in customer service? Because, I mean, like you said, even use your sector as an example, renewable energy as an example. Why do you think they're not competitive?
The reason why is it to the other.
Yeah, why is it that they as a sector now, my company, I don't care about customers. Your company too, you don't even care. Why is it that you don't find it? If there was competition, you people would want to retain customers, but everybody's just like, I mean, they are doing whatever they like.
It's because of the culture, even the country as a whole. The regulatory body, nobody is holding anybody to ransom. Some people believe they can do anything and go with it, and they've actually been doing that. So you just fight. Some customer will just fight. There will not
nobody seeking no form of redress or anything.
There will not be redress. They'll just fight. Although, and that has been. I mean, there's regulation, but the regulation is not adequate at all. It's not there. But when you know that there's people that will hold you to what you've done, yes, you will do the right thing. You will train your staff. You train your customer service agent. You train your sales agent so that they will do the right thing, because they know that whenever they do the wrong thing, it will fall back to the company. Some companies are not building reputation. Some companies does not have integrity. So, and there are a lot of that. Especially in my own sector, there are a lot of that. Just want to come in, sell the one they can sell, they go out again. A lot of them are even still coming into Nigeria too. So they don't care about because the government are not even helping issues too. The regulatory body that is there is not effective enough. So that's it.
Wow, interesting one out there. And I'm quite sure if you are just joining, you are watching Mind the Gap, and this is a broadcast program that focuses on some avoidable gaps between brands and their customers. This is getting more insightful, but you know what? We have to go on a quick break now. You are watching Mind the Gap.